Hello, all you lovely computer people, and welcome back to another episode of Lost in the Farmer's Market, where today we're talking about this lovely specimen in front of you. Well, these specimens. Now, this episode has been more than a year plus in the making because every time I get around to filming them for the time of the year that they are prevalent, unfortunately, frost kills the specimen. This kills the man. But not this time. I'm not saying that frost isn't inevitably coming, because winter is coming. No, this time I had specimens, and I had the camera, and despite multiple outtakes, I have the plants intact, and less hairy lab assistant involvement. Now, what are these plants, you ask? Scientifically, they are known as Brassica, rapa, subspecies chinensis, specific variety Rosie, or Rosie Pak Choi. Now, they are in the Brassicaceae family, which means they are a cabbage. Rapa means turnip. Subspecies, just referring to it's a subspecies of the of a bigger family. So a genus under the family, I should say. Now, these are a F1 hybrid, which means filial first generation. There's a lot of people out there who go, oh no, a hybrid, GMOs. Not really. They just selected something, got it to go to seed, reproduced the seed, got it to breed out the color, yada, yada, yada. It doesn't necessarily mean GMO. And hybrids are nothing to really be afraid of because pretty much everything in existence is ultimately a hybrid of some form or another, with the exception of maybe Ruta graveolens, which has been exactly the same for like forever because there's no point in improving on perfection. Now, this plant is originally native to South China. However, the hybrid, because it is a hybrid, is native to wherever whomever first bred it would be. It's essentially native to gardens. That's the best way to put that. It can be grown in USDA zones 2A to 11B. It is classified as an annual. It takes 21 days to get baby greens from seed and 45 days to get a mature plant from it. So it's quick growing. It prefers soil pH of 6 to 7.5. Decently drained garden soil will be sufficient with some compost. It does respond to fertilizer. These guys really perked up and look great. Its height is 12 inches and its width is 12 inches. So it's not a very large cabbage, Asian cabbage. It is also known as Chinese cabbage, bok choy, field mustard, or mustard cabbage. Now I have to explain some of that. Pak choy and bok choy are basically Chinese cabbages. You usually see bok choy at the store with its striking white stems. Well, pak choy has green stems, or in this case of these specimens, you can see the stems are greenish purple or greenish rose colored. That's its variety. There is literally no difference between bok and pak choy other than stem color. They're selected for different features, basically. That's it. So the name bok choy and pak choy can be used interchangeably, but note that the stem color does make the difference if you're talking to people who know. Pardon me. Now, its nutritional level, raw per 100 grams or 3.5 ounces, it is 95.3 grams of water. It has 2.2 grams of carbs, 1.0 grams of fiber, 0.2 grams of fat, and 1.5 grams of protein. Not bad. Now, on the nutritional front of things, it has 105 milligrams of calcium, 252 milligrams of K. I'm assuming that's carotene. I don't know why I wrote... Oh, vitamin K. I'm guessing that's... Anyway, I'm sorry, my notes are not well written this time around. Anyway, 223 micrograms of vitamin A, 2,681 micrograms of beta-carotene, and this is one of those plants that is absolutely compatible with hydroponic use due to its small size and ease of growth and quick turnaround. Now, in the garden, you want to give it a sunny location, and you want to feed it, because its time to dead from frost is not very long. This plant does not really tolerate high heat of summer, so you want to grow it early and then start it in September after either August or September after the cool down starts and the cool nighttime temperatures stick around. You harvest individual leaves ideally, but if you've got a plant big enough, you can harvest the whole head. And I'm a fan of not leaving soil exposed. So after you harvest the whole head and the plant's done for, I would advise throwing down a layer of what's called creasy greens, which is upland cress. You can buy that through a bunch of seed vendors. It'll come up, hold the soil, and if this thing comes back, you get more. If not, you got creasy. Someone's angry. I don't know if y'all could hear that, but Menace is copying an attitude. Mischief is copying an attitude off camera. He apparently doesn't like creasy greens. He wants me to grow catgrass. Catgrass? Grumpy one? Anyway, so that is Rosie Pak Choi, a plant that I wanted to get on here last year, the year before that, and the plants kept getting killed by frost by the time I got to filming. These ones are ones that were potted up for sale at the market. You can see the peat pots here, and they look fabulous. They colored up perfectly due to the cool nights. If I can get them a little bit bigger, I'm keeping them pretty much. That's the plan. And that's all I've got for you. Now, if you have any thoughts about Bok Choy or Pak Choi, go ahead and put them in the comments section. If you like this episode, please hit like. If you haven't already, please hit subscribe. The Forge blog is still going. It's got new content on it. I guarantee you that. And as always, folks, keep them growing, and thanks for watching.